Welcome into this business talk, and I'm going to talk about why I started up an online business. But before we go further, let's have this music by Bro Ben from South Sudan. Kuresi, Umuhaba. The vibes when you get what you wanted. Rabu naita kiri, shiki lahoi, konyadis, iyete. That Jesus, you are good in our dialect. Hey, indeed, he is good. I'm going to tell you why I started up this online business that I am always love to talk about. But let's have these vibes here to really complement this evening very well. Stay tuned. Hey. Oh no. Yes, he is excellent and excellent indeed. You know, when you have a challenge that really pains you, something you really, let's take example like, sorry for that. Let's take example like you have a sickness. You will definitely go and search for the treatment of that sickness. You will go to the physician, you will go to maybe to the specialist, you go to the medical personnel to find out what the solution is. I had a pain. I had a challenge. I wanted to have more time with my children. I wanted to have more income. I wanted to have a smooth retirement. But how do I get that? That was why I ventured what I can do. I looked around what I can do to really create that future that I wanted. And as we grow every day, our challenges keep on adding. If we don't find a way to address them, they keep accumulating, increasing. It's like they're giving back. Today you have this challenge. The next day you have another one. The next year you find that there is a new challenge that has added to the other one. And if you have not fixed the previous one, how overwhelming it can be, how overweighing it can be. That's why I had that pain, really to get more time with my children and also to earn extra stream of income, and also have in mind that I am not growing young. I am growing old, and there will be a time in my life where I will not be able to work. There will be a time in my life where I cannot be able to go for work. Or maybe even before that time comes, things can happen. What if something happened to my job? What will I do after that? How will I stand? How will I pay the bills? Those are some of the questions that I really had in my mind before I ventured into the online business. But before that, I tried other things that never worked, never served me what I wanted, never served the purposes that I want. I know so many people can relate to that. I have been talking with so many other business persons, that some people who are really aspiring to start up a business, and they explain their struggle of having this traditional kind of business where you have to do it by yourself. It drains a lot, takes the energy. Just like now, the example of women who are selling clothes, you know, and you want to advertise to your fellow women who are maybe your workmates, maybe your community members. Some of them will pick. It's really exciting to take and promising to pay in installment. And when the time for payment comes, they never pay. They show a different face. I have got a lot of women sharing that. And even live along that, sometimes the price change. Things change. And that has been a very really something that is really frustrating to people who really wanted to venture into the business world. There are so many challenges, and also they don't have the control. I was in that problem too. I started up a business that I was not in control. By that time, I was working in South Sudan with a humanitarian organization. I did not have time to go and open the shop. I was working full time, and I had to assign someone else to go and sell. But that person sometimes doesn't go and sell. That person sometimes doesn't want to go. and I am losing. Time is going out. And the next time I am going to buy new stock, the price has increased. And there was also inflation by then. The prices go low. And now the money, that the outcome that I got, it's not equivalent to what I used to buy the product. Those are some of the challenges that really provoked me to see that there is something better. I wanted something that I'm in full control. Remember, I started up the business because I wanted to have more time. I wanted to create a stream of income that could really add to my family income. And having the retirement plan in mind, that I don't want to retire when I am very old, that when I go for vacation, I don't have the sight to see the beautiful sceneries, to see the beautiful place, to enjoy the energy, to climb the mountain. I don't want to wait until that time. I want to retire when I am still strong, that I can be able to travel with my family. And my children are still young, that I want to catch up that time before they are independent. So I can be able to have that opportunity to create those memories with them. But it was always not the case. Many times things seems impossible until the action, that when you realize that the impossible is actually possible. I was afraid to start up this online business because I had the pain. Yes, I needed some change. Yes, but I was afraid. I was afraid, first of all, of what people would say of me. I was afraid of why I should start it. I was now weighing, can I solve the problem or I keep my fear? I was really frustrated. For a long time, I was staying in fear, but I weighed my why I wanted to start up something that really could trigger a change in my life. So one day I just took that bold step. Say, Sunday, you have to test the waters, because you will not be able to explain how deep it is, how low it is, without trying it. So I challenged myself to face my fears. So I started up the online business since 2001, April. And I am so grateful that I took that bold step, even to stand up for myself, just to show up to my business that it's something that I am building something. And success is not given. Whatever success that we desire in our lives is not given to us. We have to create. And sometimes the road can be rough. The road cannot be easy. It cannot be so smooth. Maybe you have to walk through the unwalked path. Just like me, no one else in my family started up an online business that I could really say that, oh my God, let me just follow the footsteps of so and so. No one. It was just like I was still paving the way. And people did not understand what I was doing. There are so many people with misconception. But because my why is very strong, that I couldn't not even put an attention to whatever people say, whatever people think of me. And guess what happened? This online business that I'm just talking about, I can't stop talking about it because it's bailed me out of my education that was put on hold. My children, when I was not having a job, this business helped me. And I know so many people can relate to that so many parents who are really juggling to balance between time to have with their children. You have to negotiate whether you have to have the time with your children, or maybe you wanted to just stay away and get the money. It's something that is really frustrating, but until when? That's the question. Until when with that? If you can tolerate for a short time as you're building up something, it's okay. But if you have never started, I urge you to think twice. Think twice and think of, until when will you continue like that? How will this change? How will the story change? When will it change? And that question, only you can give permission to yourself to answer. Just like me, I gave myself permission to stand up bold to the dream, to the solution that I wanted to have. So why I started the online business, because I really I was seeing the future. Until when will I continue doing the same thing that I was doing, missing out time with my children. Even the finances I was struggling with, spending more time, it wasn't enough. So why should I not start up something at my free time, maybe after work hours, maybe before work hours, or maybe over the weekend, that could really sort out this pain that I was going through. And that's why I started up this online business that is so flexible, that is so doable. Anyone can do it. I was just afraid, just like you. If you are thinking of you are not a tech survey, maybe you don't have the skills. I was in the same soup just like you. I did not have any experience of having things online. By the way, I was very shy and I couldn't even talk. The first go live that I did, I had my notes written down on a paper. I wrote them down and I couldn't read them because of fear. I was just afraid. I was holding the paper and my hand was shaking without knowing. My whole body was shaking because what was going in my mind was something different. I was thinking, what if my friends who knows me will see this video? What will they say of me? How will they see me? Those were the things that was going in my mind, and my eyes couldn't see what I had written to speak. But I challenged myself. I challenge myself because my why is more heavier than what the fear that I have about people's expectation of me, of what I wanted people to see me. If they cannot be able to pay the bills that I have, or maybe put food on the table for my children, why should I? I challenged myself to learn. I pushed myself. I wasn't perfect. Even now, I am not 100% perfect. I'm on a process of learning every day. I'm learning and relearning and unlearning so many things because of my why. I wanted to have more time with my children. I wanted to have extra stream of income. I wanted to have a smooth retirement. And I don't want to retire when I'm so old that I couldn't enjoy the benefit of my hard work. I don't know if you can really relate to this. If you can ask yourself, why should I not give myself a chance to do something else that can bail me out in the next 5 years, maybe in the next 10 years? That I will say to myself that, oh my God, I made the right decision. I made the right choice. When you heard me say at first that success is not given, it is built. And it doesn't start on the top of the mountain. It starts deep down on the roots. What is your why? What is that thing that you keep carrying on and on every day that you couldn't find out how to fix it? Maybe that thing that really makes you carry the guilt. I know many parents, many mothers, you can relate to this when you are not there for your children. The guilt that even if you never say it out, but within yourself, you blame yourself. Why am I not there? When will I be free to have the time I need with my kids? It is really so frustrating. But can I tell you that there is a way out that can be able to help you get that time with your family if you give it a try. You may not want it. You may not think, I don't want. But now weigh that fear that you're afraid of the online. Weigh that fear with the fear that you are thinking of, what will my friends say? What is that fear? Weigh that fear with the fear that I may not learn, with the challenge. Now calculate how many years are ahead of you. My youngest daughter is 6. Now, how long will she be independent? That she can do things for herself, go to school by herself, and do most of the things by herself. And now calculate all those years that I will have to do that all the time. God forbid something happens in between, like sickness or maybe something. How will I handle that? Do I have a plan B? Or maybe something happened to my job. Do I have a plan B? Or maybe you have 2, 3 jobs and it's weighing you out. You hardly have a good sleep. And you know that not having enough sleep can even create other situation in our bodies. As we grow old, our body needs rest. And guess now we are working 3-4 jobs, having 1 or 2 hours to sleep so that you can be able to pay the bills. Yet it is not matching. The two ends doesn't meet. What do you think can really stop you from venturing something that could be a solution to that challenge that you're having? I was there. And even as I moved to a new state, a new place, the challenges are completely different. And I thank God that I started up this business, because I know that when whatever that I'm going through, there is a solution that I'm already on the path of getting that sorted. Just not maybe just solving at once, but just that opportunity to have maybe one job, not 2-3 jobs, because my body need rest. It is really so challenging, and let's face it, the struggle is real. The struggle of just waking up in the morning, there is 1,000 things to do. Most mothers can really relate to this. Those with children who are still young, that waking up in the morning, preparing the children breakfast, preparing them to go to school. And now I really give a big gratitude to single parents who are going through this by themselves. You are strong. You are really so strong. And you're beautiful in your act, because no one could do that. And I just want to say thank you to all mothers. You are stronger than what you can think. If there is a moment in your life that you blamed yourself, I just want to tell you that you are an amazing person. And you can still do better. You can do great things. But I just want to tell you that struggle, there is a way out that you can be able to solve it if you give it a try. I'm offering a free workshop that explains basic information how you can start up your own online business. Even if you don't have prior skills or experience, you can do it at home. You can do it over the weekends. You can do it early in the morning. You can do it afternoon. You can do it at your break time. You can do it at your lunch time. You can do it anytime that you have time, that you start building that success that you desire, that dream that you desire. Start building day by day. Day by day. It's not a get quick rich scheme that where if you enter today, tomorrow you're already a billionaire. No. You know that anything that is really legitimate, it takes time to build it. And most especially here, it doesn't take too much time because it is according to your speed. One thing with this online business that I really admire is that working at your own pace, that no one else pushes you, that you compete with yourself to become better every day. And you can run your business just at whatever speed that you want, but you are not alone. You got the support of the mentor, you got the support of the coach, you have training every week 2 times. And also we have these master classes. Even for those ones who are yet starting, we have a training called Foundational Masterclass. For those ones who are yet putting up the steps, baby steps, you have to learn how to be a business owner, how you can be able to manage yourself, your brand. And the most amazing thing is that you don't need to be an expert, because this is attraction marketing. You just present yourself. You are the brand. You are the brand of your business. It's not so much. It's not complicated. There is nothing complicated. If an old mama of 85, 86, 87 can be able to do this business, what could be your excuse that stops you, that I don't have the skills? Don't you know that you can learn? We keep learning every day. I did not have those skills before, but I learned them. So if you're a mother who is really struggling, I feel you. I feel your pain. I feel your struggle. I just want to tell you that there is a way out. Don't suffer by yourself alone. Speak up because you can get a rescue. There was a time in my life when I was still very young, growing up. I grew up without my parents, and there was one time that I was sent to the nearby trading center. It was also it was the nearest, but it was a distance away from where we had been. So I was walking on the street, and just a thought sparked in my mind that what will you amount to if you didn't complete your education? But then I was in primary 7, and we just finished the mock exams. I started to walk on the gutters, and it was very risky because snakes could be there, and I was walking, but my mind was not me. You girl, why are you walking in the gutters? Don't you see that it is so risky for you? I started crying. I didn't want to speak because I didn't want to expose what I was going through. But he told me that something that really changed my mind is that speak. If you don't speak, I may not be able to help you. If you don't speak up, I may not understand what you're going through. So as tears rolls in my eyes, I just spoke. I told him what I was going through, and he gave me courage. He encouraged me, and that was the spark of peace that I really needed at that particular time. So I learned to speak up. As I understand that so many parents go through this struggle, but silently burning out, silently getting stressed, and that stress is getting into another stage of having pressure and a lot of things. My dear, my sister, don't suffer by yourself because there is a way out. The challenge that you're going through is not only you who is going through that. So many mothers, so many fathers go through the same challenge, but there are other parents who have found this way out. I just urge you to really explore this opportunity. It may be the rescue that you needed. And also, if it is not the one, you have learned how other people are really changing their story by having their own online business. I know it's not everything, is not for everyone, but I'm speaking to those mothers who are really burning out, having a lot of challenges. I am just here to tell you that that challenge you have, there is a way out that you can get out of it. And you can start up your own online business. And it doesn't matter what level of education you are in. If you're willing to learn, you have open mind to learn, you will learn a lot. You will build up amazing business that will not only help you, it will help your family and also help many others. Know that the world is waiting for you. There's so many other people that are waiting to be impacted by you. So don't let yourself be weighed down by everyday struggle that doesn't end. Find a way out that you can be able to solve that problem. And I'm offering a free 90 minutes training that explains how this business is. And if you really wanted more information, reach out to me because I am going to explain to you, maybe even have a meeting with you to explain how this business works, how you can be able to build your own business. And even if you get started, you will not be by yourself. I'll be there to help you. Every step that you needed help, you'll be helped. And also, there are those people who don't need help. We also respect that. One thing with this online business I love is transparency, integrity, and respect. That's on the top, and it really goes with my core values that I wanted to respect every human being. No matter your stress, your situation, whatever, you deserve a respect. You deserve the right information, transparency, being authentic. That's why I come live to share information. You know, some people who think that this is a scam, this is not legitimate, something that is not, that is a scam, you have seen maybe the scammers, they can never come live to share information because they know that they will be tracked down, they will be found. But it is my 4th year in this business. I started when I was still in Africa, and this business helps me. Though I was not very high because of some other challenges. Remember, there was no electricity sometimes. The internet sometimes could go very bad. But I kept on, and it helped me there. Now, guess who? You who have electricity 24/7, the internet is better than what is in Africa. What can you not do? Mothers, fathers, let's wake up. Most especially those ones who have moved here from maybe Africa, maybe from other countries, and you've moved to the diaspora with the hope of your dreams. And when reaching here, you see that the dreams are so far away that it is very hard to catch. You are not alone. So many people go through this, but there is a way out. If I tell you that whatever that people say, it is a scam, is a scam, it is fake, there is an original. And the original is here. This business I'm talking about is 50 good years offline, more than my age. And online, this is the 8th year. It's coming to the 9th year. Guess something which is not legitimate. Can it last this long? And the internet is very young. There are so many things that are not yet untapped. Right now, there are so many things that I do because of the help of the internet. And there are so many things that I did because of the internet that it helped me. And I don't have to go anywhere. Just like starting up the business, you don't have to go anywhere. Just be where you are with your internet, with your device like smartphone or laptop or even a tablet. You are set to go. And the how-to is not something to worry about because you will have the support of the mentor and the support of the coach and the support of the global business community, people who are like-minded, people who have the same, not even maybe the same dream, but so ambitious, just like you, people who wanted to see a better tomorrow, a better you, a better me. And they are not selfish to share their information on how to thrive in this online business. The one great thing that I really admire of this business is information sharing. There is no being stingy with your information or how you succeeded. People share their insights on how it worked for them. And what you learn, you apply it in your business. Yes, it's your business. You do it by yourself, but you are never alone. You have the support, like just the coach and the mentor and the business community and the training. Oh my God, what happened? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't charge my laptop and this happened. It just reminded me of what normally happened when I was in Africa when the internet goes off, and I don't have to. I have to now look out what I can do. But this is here. There is no electricity going off. This is my fault. I didn't charge my laptop and I did not see how much the battery was. So thank God I'm here. So I'm just calling out parents. And if you know anyone who is maybe an aunt, maybe a caretaker, maybe a father who wanted to have more time and also more, maybe another stream of income that could really, someone who could really take the best out of this business, please share with that person because you would have changed a lot of things. You'd have made a great change in that person's life and that person's family. So kindly share with whoever you think can be able to benefit out of this. And I'm so grateful that you're here. If you need more information concerning the business, please reach out. You can send me a message. You can type below the video. You can DM me. And I will be more than happy to really help you understand what this business is all about and even help you getting started. Check this out at www.sundayandjigoonline.com. I see you inside. God bless you. Have a beautiful time. Bye.